Beloved brothers and sisters, I wish to speak with you today about identity. The ego and the body are connected in a strange way. In a sense, if you have an ego, you have a body. And if you have a body, you have an ego. The body has a divine purpose. When you're identified with love, and when you're identified with who you really are, the body is this beautiful vehicle through which love is expressed, forgiveness happens, transformation happens, creativity happens. And the uniqueness of the body is a gift to everyone. And yet, if you identify with the body, which the ego has done, it's the source of all fear. This is where fear comes from, because if you identify with the body, well, body has a beginning and an end. And the end, if you think you are your body, is very fearful. And by thinking that you are your body, it's the easiest way to forget your connection to source. If you think you are your body, then you want to make sure that your body stays healthy and never dies. Hopefully never dies. Or stays healthy right until it dies, if you can accept that. But fear will always be with you. And the easiest way to disconnect from who you are is to allow whatever is happening with the body to pull your attention toward it. Sometimes you'll wake up in the morning and you'll say, I don't feel well today. At that moment, you are your body, or so you believe. And so if the body feels uncomfortable, has symptoms of some sort, then you think you feel uncomfortable. And so the process of awakening has to do with identifying with who you really are, so that you can allow Source to use this body for the purpose it was intended. If you think you're a body, then you probably think other people are a body as well. If you love those other bodies, then you are upset if it looks like they're going to die or if they have symptoms of illness. And your well-being is based on their well-being. This is the difficulty with identifying with a body and then identifying with your children's bodies or your pet's bodies. If your pet is ill, then you don't feel well. Sometimes parents hit each other and say, how are you doing? And the answer is, I'm only doing as well off as my least well-off child. As if your life is dependent on the well-being of the body of your children, because now you identify with not just your body, with their bodies. This one's father, towards middle age, was totally preoccupied with the security of his children. He would call one child and ask how the other one was doing in terms of financially supporting himself. He would do this with all of his children all the time because his identity was with his children's bodies, and his concern was, will these bodies survive if I'm not here? I have to know that they are secure. If you reject the body, if you say, I'm not this body, I'm God, I'm spirit, well, that has problems too. Because you could not ignore the body any more than you can ignore a tool that you need. It's all about identification. You can have a body, but not be a body. And so my recommendation to you is this. When you wake up, number one, notice that maybe the body feels out of sorts. Maybe there's a pain in the body. But start referring to it as the body, as opposed to you. And just remember that you cannot be separated from the love that you are. Not possible. Allow yourself to love yourself, regardless of the state of the body. And to see beyond the body of the people you love, so that you see them as the love that they are. That's where your safety is. That's where you rise above fear, by knowing that nobody dies. When this one thinks about the possibility of his cat that he loves so much dying, he cries. At that moment, he believes that his cat is the little body that it inhabits, and that he is his body. And that's where the pain comes from, the illusion of separation, and the thought that maybe he won't have this cat anymore. The answer is not to become cold or aloof. The answer is to identify with the love that is in you, that is in everything, that permeates and pervades everything you see. And feel the eternal nature of that. So you can be fully present to the love that you are, and express that love in every moment, regardless of whatever symptoms the body is presenting, or anyone else's body is presenting. Let yourself identify with who you really are. And if you have trouble with this, ask for help. That's why we are here, to help each other see the truth. We will help you identify with the love that you are. And we're doing it all the time. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.